Hello everybody, I'm back with another video for you today, and I have a really cool deck again for you today. I really enjoyed the Siri deck that I posted, a day or two ago, and I figured I wanted to do some more kind of abusing engines or abusing cards that can get a lot of value if they are left unchecked. And I figured I could do the same thing. I could do some Imperial formation Siri shenanigans and go crazy with the card advantage again, but I figured I'd go for a little bit different approach and instead play a more sort of Kahir focused and tactic Stefan Letho focused deck, and sort of lean into just the buffing the units more so than the card advantage, or simply relying on one or two engines to work. So here we've got actually an All God deck. This is one of my favorite cards in the game, to be quite honest. It just enables so many cool little niche ideas and archetypes. And this is one of them. He is really good in this deck because there's so many targets that you can boost up. You've got your Afan, of course, which you're pulling out with Leader, so he's always getting you value on that. You've got Kahir to keep him protected, Letho to get a 7 strength Letho, which can be really nutty on certain targets, like on Prince Anses, or on a defender, or on Serquan at 7 strength, or on Stefan Kahir. So you can put it on Letho, that buff, you can put it on Stefan, you can even put it on Helga and Serquan as well. So those are all targets, and then even you can do it on Imperial Brigade, because quite often that's getting pulled out of your deck. So you've got guaranteed All God value on that. So All God is pretty much always a 10 for 10, and getting 6 of those points as carryover is really, really powerful. And then, of course, the deck is also supported by that in sort of protecting your engines through that boost, similarly with your leader. So you're able to quite often keep alive many of these engines, and there's so many threats in this deck because you're not playing stuff like Vincent or Joachim to get points. You've instead just got more and more threats. That means it's really hard for even things like Northern Realms to deal with you, because you've got to answer, a Stefan, a Letho, a Helga, a Defender, a Kahir, maybe you invo their prince and you take that and you deny their prince or whatever. So there's just so many threats to worry about here. This deck actually should be crushing Shield Wall most of the time because of bribery, being able to take some of their really unfair duel cards and buff them with your leader, as well as just being able to Letho them. And of course you've got answers for Defender, for just engines. Helga's typically insane against Northern Realms, albeit they can answer it with Anses now, but that still leaves a lot of your other threats open. So yeah, Kahir is actually performing very well just because there's so many targets for them to deal with. They can't really ever deal with all of them. So even if they kill a Kahir, well, it's okay because your Stefan then goes through, or your Helga is left uninterrupted or whatever. So yeah, there's some heat waves around, but you've got enough protection with Defender, maybe taking the opponent's Defender, and just so many options in terms of engines and protection for them. I think the deck works really well. Got a nice little poison package as well to add some tool removal and soldiers to get a bit of thinning and points in there. So very fun deck, and haven't lost with it so far. So seems pretty decent. Pretty good against the top tier decks at the moment. Skellige might be a bit tricky. Haven't played against that yet. But that's about it. Enjoy the games, guys. Shield Wall. No problem.
Yield and save me some time.
No problem, right guys? Oh, they've got a couple of dual units, whatever. We've got All God. It's gonna be fine. I guess we can mulligan the Fangs. Not sure if that's actually correct. We got Kahir. Kahir is gonna vibe in. There's so many threats in this deck actually. Like, think about how many cards they really have to remove. If we can get a Kahir to stick, I think we just win. Sienna for All God. Yeah, no, not really. Not really, mate. So I think the play is to bait his huge removal on Stefan. Not sure. Not sure what the play is. Do you want to take this? Probably not. I guess we're losing round 1 because we're playing All God in round 1. So we got some pretty hot buffs. We're going to do one on Afan, one on Serquan, I think,
again and again,
and one on Letho, or one on Helga. Probably on Letho. Helga's already hard to kill, so he kind of either has it or it doesn't. He either has a way to kill it or not. I will probably play a battle prep and all god, I think. Yeah.
Lousy scraps! Take them out of my sight!
Letho, 7-point Letho. Okay. Northern Realms might be hard, actually. I don't know. We'll see. It's all going to be about... We have to, like, stop his removal, but I'm not sure how we do that. I guess we've got to invo away the prince, which feels kind of bad. We'll see. We might be able to bait, actually, everything out with Helga. If we can get his Ansays with Helga, then invo, then I feel like we might be winning. Kahir...
Try them!
Tridam. Could maybe even play another card here, that'd be quite nice. We could also invo this, but not really feeling it. It's annoying that one of these is melee and one of these is ranged. We might want to actually... I don't know. You could consider not playing Kahir, I think. But Kahir could be really cool. So what we can do maybe next... okay, here's the plan, I think, against NR. We have to... He kills my Helga with his wombo combo, right? We invo his wombo combo. Then, what? What's he gonna do? He can't really play Selkirk because we'll start killing it. Probably. So really the only play he'll have... okay, so basically then next we're going to play Kahir. Then he can play Selkirk if he has it, sure, whatever. And after that we're going to go Letho onto Kahir. And I think at that point he can't actually answer both Kahirs, and the Kahir will carry. Agree? Something like that. I mean, I'm not even sure if it is actually winning if you manage to make that work. Oh, this is a pretty sick hand. I'm gonna keep it. What if he pushes? If he pushes, that's okay. I don't know. If he pushes, we play cards. Play Helga probably. We probably have to play Helga. So a shield wall player with Sirkwan. That's quite legit. That is kind of legit. You could do a similar concept here with this deck with Series. All God on Series or something. But, I mean, Series can be pretty busted in Nilfgaard. But since I already played Series, I feel like it's whatever. Ooh.
A coat of arms is nothing you choose. Dare not mock mine.
That's a bit of a pain, isn't it? I guess we have to deal with that, and we can't then deal with the Ansays. Unless maybe we can find our own Ansays with Bravery. And kill his with ours. It's gonna get a bit crazy, I think. We can definitely take Defender, because that'll be quite a nice one. That'll, like, eat one of the Ansays charges at least. So possibly if we get that and our Defender as well, we can just tank the Ansays and then pop off with the engines. You can't even try out mill decks at non-ranked because it's swarmed by Kiki. Oh no. Helga is auto-include. It's crazy how good of a card Helga is, isn't it? Helga's been with us for a long ass time, man. Let's just kill this. I know I miss out on tactics value, but we just want to make it weird for him to play on, so I think. I don't control a soldier, so my brigade isn't coming out, but that's okay probably. It's either It's either Brigade or Tortoise. I suppose it's probably better to play Tortoise. Maybe I should have played Tortoise instead of Joust. Still probably dissuades him from playing on, right? Then gives us the option to Brigade if we want to. Whatever. Whatevs, that's okay. Let's get rid of Brigade because I'm worried they're gonna brick. Speaking of brick, we taking the risky mulligan here? I think we have to because we have a dead mana. Shit. Shit. Okay, this is very awkward. Pretty awkward hand, all things considered. We're missing quite a lot of our power. And I'm gonna have a dead poison. Fuck. We'll see what we can do here. I think it's all about Cahir. The fate of this game rests on Cahir's shoulders. Right? So I do believe it's Defender into Helga. Why not, right?
We tanned their black-clad hides at Sodden, we'll tan their black-clad
I mean, I
hides
could even
again.
buff this up to like 13. If I do that, what happens? Does it become impossible to deal with? Think about it.
Attention! Present arms!
Do you think it really matters? Yeah, this hand is not really great. It's not the best hand I've ever played with. That's a huge prince. Let's see what we get here, I guess. There's a lot of good things we could pull. Can't quite kill it because he got that big buff. Which is very annoying. I'll give him that. Ooh, I could take his Ansays with Letho. Ooh. That's pretty fucking pog, actually. Ooh. Ooh. Are we vibing in right now? I think that's pretty pog, guys.
A clever maneuver.
I think that's pretty good. Wait a minute. That's broken.
And
I'll be taking that, thank you, sir. I suppose we can use a leader charge, because why not? Get smashed. Who's the Northern Realms player now? Okay, now we just have to keep Cahir alive, and the game's over, right? Kappa? I mean, this looks really good for us, I think. Tawny Joust is popping here, holy shit. We could let this live if we're fearing a an alternative threat from him. Like Visagota. Oh my god, yeah, we have Veraxis now as a bribery option. This is insane stuff. Wait, maybe this deck just claps Northern Realms. Holy shit. Okay. I feel like it's probably fine to joust this. It's like a safe joust, right? It's just a safe joust. Oh man, we win this, I think. I think we win this. We have a 4-point card in hand, which is pretty bad. But he's probably not even got more boiling oil because he used one already. It's not super likely. So maybe we don't need to. I mean, we'll probably buff each of these, right? But you know. Our leader's also way more points than his now, so. Yeah, baby Veraxis doesn't have formation, that is very true.
His mere touch is revolting.
Alright, is this bribery time? It might be Cahir time, so he can give something Zeal. That's very annoying. I think if Cahir dies to Selkirk, it's just the way of the warrior, you know? It's just like life. I mean, it's only a 5 strength jeweler. That's still gonna be... What if I double buff Cahir? Oh no, he can buff his... If he buffs his Selkirk, then my guy gets buffed as well. Wait, if I buff this twice, what happens? I think this is just bait, guys. I think this is just bait. But then he's gonna have Veraxis. Shit. Nah, but he can't... I think it's fine, because then we can kill it with probably bribery and stuff. I think this is just bait. I think Cahir right now is a bait. And he might not have a Selkirk, in which case my Cahir might just counter this Ildiko pretty hard. We need to get some Cahir value, right? We need to play him kind of earlier. I could have boosted him to play around Boiling Oil, but I don't think he'll have one. Since he already played one this game. And this round even, didn't he? If it was this round, he almost certainly doesn't have another one, yeah. So what do we have left here? I think we've got this in the bag still, guys. Even if he has Selkirk. Selkirk's pretty huge. Can we deal with the 10 strength? It kind of depends what our pull is from bribery. But I think there's a very good chance we can deal with it. My opponent's not even going to play a card. He just... I guess he gave up. Raxus. Maybe he actually gave up. Pog. Guess we may as well play this. Could play Stephanius. Maybe this is his super bait. Okay, he just did a super bait, that's all. What the hell? Okay, Cahir though. Cahir's popping off, and he doesn't have Veraxis because he discarded for some reason. Don't ask me what's up with that. You can't revive Veraxis, right? So that's just gone. So I think we're chill to just bleed it up. This isn't answerable, right? Unless he has Heat Wave. Which he could actually have, technically. Shit. He won't have a Heat Wave, right? Man, the Cahir actually kind of popped off there. Oh, the Veraxis is number 3? Ah, yeah, it is true. I thought it was number 2 for some reason. I'm a little bit daft. Okay, do we want Veraxis? Holy shit. Holy shit. I kind of want Veraxis, but I think Baron is a bit safer, isn't it? Let's go for another one. Here we go, baby. Oh, a War Elephant! I'll take that. Bloody hell, that's pretty good. Double soldier on the front. Here we go, baby. Bloody Baron bleeding, because why the hell not? 7 points from that thing. Whatever, killed Anna, bada bing, bada boom. I think that's a win, guys. Do you believe that is a big win? He has his own elephant, to be fair. To be fair.
Arsenic on Nightshade.
Damn, that deck, the deck actually popped here. It actually popped extremely hard.
And it's all for me grog. Me knocking grog.
Although he did miss a card for some reason, but I think we're still winning that. Especially with those briberies. Those were pretty nutty briberies. Is that actually a thing? Ooh, Imposter. Imposter's probably really hard, actually.
Weak, sniveling emperors.
This is probably a hard matchup. If I ever saw one. If I ever did see a hard matchup, it'd probably do be this one. Okay, do we have to keep? I think we have to keep. I would love All God. We could mulligan a poison, I suppose. No All God. Feels sad, man. I don't think we Royal Decree, because it's a bit monk-ass. Do we just go Ser Quan at the beginning here? To bait Vincent? The question is it actually a bait, or are we just getting body slammed? I think this is kind of cool. He might just kill this. This might be getting wrecked. Deck command still showing shield wall. True. Panda Rage tweeted about Operator Rats a while ago. That was ages ago, dude. I haven't seen a rat deck in like ever. I don't think I've ever seen a rat deck I've never played against one in my life. Maybe one time. Oh damn, Sir Quan value though. That's pretty hot.
Your life is mine now.
You reckon he's gonna go for a cheeky win on even now with a Vincent? Be quite awkward. This might be just assimilate stuff. Sir Quan on blue, eh? Eh? Against a lot of factions, that's pretty hard to actually deal with, I think.
Take him to the woods and release the hounds.
Her Grace will not be pleased.
Uh-oh, that's a lot of points though.
Wise choice.
He might be keeping up with my Sir Quan, I think he is. Well, shit. Are we losing on even, baby? I think we might be. Can we afford to just play a decree into Allguard this round? Is that ever played? Is that ever a thing that we do? We could invo something. I think we are losing on even here, most likely. Yeah, this looks a bit rope.
Just a peek.
Oh, I don't have Brathens in this deck. I guess Brathens would be quite strong. Brathens is just a nutty card. Yeah, we lost on even here, guys. Sad peepo. What can you do? To be fair, he played a lot of good stuff, so we might be alright. He did play a lot of his big cards. I'm just worried about this leader, because it can really mess me up. Of course, taking Cahir or basically anything. Anything is pretty sick. Is the poison package really worth it in this deck? I don't know, mate. Probably not.
Hail, Kerzer.
But if you don't have it, you kind of are lacking tool removal a little bit. Potentially. I think we have to Allguard for the carry over here. It's just good. Because you don't want to end up playing this later on when we're already behind.
Driving hail earthquakes, I have spoken.
Do we boost a Magni or do we boost like a Brathens? Since we know we're getting Brathens, I think we boost him. Seems good. This deck list is wild. Ours? Yeah, it is pretty crazy shit. God, I love Allguard as a card. I was meaning to play that a bit more after it got released, but I just didn't get around to it. Alright, let's take a pass now. We'll try to defend with the big Brathens and stuff. I mean, our leader is really powerful now. I mean, I say really, it's basically what it used to be, right? It's what it used to be before it got nerfed. 13 points. Okay, I like this hand. I do like this hand. It can get a little bit awkward. We don't really want to play Bribery without the Stefan, but I think it should defend a push reasonably well, and then we've got decent cards for around 3. I could have mulliganed something. That's another gold. Guess we can poison. We'll see if he plays into this. He might even cleanse the poison. That could be a problem. Purify the poison. Hey, wise man. Yeah, okay, here's a cool card. It's just kind of very difficult to make work. It's very vulnerable to everything. To pretty much every effect in the game. Damage, lock, reset, poison, movement. Like, pretty much everything fucks him up, right? That's why he's so weak. Whereas something like Stefan is not vulnerable to a lot of those things. Like, not vulnerable to poison, not vulnerable to reset, etc. Okay, we're getting the poison off. That's actually very good for us. So we might be able to survive here, and if we can survive here, I think our short round might very well be better than his. Depends what his imposter gets, because if it gets a good target, like a Helga, or really God, there's just so many things he can get that are going to be horrible to deal with. He's playing bribery as well. Jesus. This guy's played like golds only, really. He's played like 2 or 3 bronzes this game. So in theory, he should be running out of steam a little bit. One would hope. Menno, what the hell is he doing here? Is he going to go into decree or something? He's going to play all his
The
good
Empire
cards.
will be victorious.
Just joust, okay. Alright. What do you think the play is now, guys? Can't really afford a Helga right now, it's a bit too weak. Could play a Kahir. I quite like a Kahir. I think I just like a vanilla Kahir on the board. I think that's my favourite play here. Because I don't really want him to take this later, but if he takes it now, it's perfectly fine. We're maybe even baiting leader out. That would be really good for us if he does play it. And I don't see how he really removes this otherwise, unless he has more tactics. Might just get some cheeky value here. He's gonna go for a poison.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
Interesting. Interesting choice. Do we go with a Letho now then? We can probably get this poison, right? Because he's gonna have one more of these. Do we care? Do we care? Is it just Helga time then? God, this is weird. It could be Letho time, it could be Helga time. It depends if we're scared of getting too old or not. I guess I'm a little bit spooked, so we should probably play Helga. I don't want to lose my card, that would be really bad. But I think we might just be able to win round 3 without giving him an imposter target, actually. Because we have this big leader. If we can get out of here, that is. If we can get out of here.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Alright, so now if we play 20 joust, we got 8 points. So that's probably going to be the play here. Right? So he could still imposter this, but it's like way less value now. Why would he have Menno? He briberied the Menno. He's playing like full on assimilate stuff, as you can pretty clearly tell. Which means I think we have a better finisher than him, but I'm not entirely sure. He could have something nasty. Might have Van Hamar as well. So we just got to be careful about that. But right now things are looking okay. Things are looking okay. We just got to be careful. Don't really want a Stefan, for example, unless we can purify it. Probably we're playing Letho next, because he's also looking quite bad. If we can get away with it. Ooh, Invo. Crikey. Okay. That's really interesting. We can't really have many more tactics, right? And we can also just tourney joust that if we draw another one. That's a bit of a weird thing to take. Fair enough. I guess he's just like in bleed mode, right?
I'm coming for you.
Let's just get rid of that card. I don't think we want to give him imposter targets round 3. I think we'll just like be very careful to what we give him. We'll try at least. Might be hard. So far it looks okay. Yeah, we don't really have our finisher, but we took his Brathens and that's pretty decent. And yeah. We'll see. His leader's going to be okay, but like Oh, we got the Purify, that's really neat. We got the Joust, that's really neat. Ooh, 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 I think we keep. Of course, it's a bit risky to allow him the Stefan. But we're going to get our own Stefan, so our Stefan's probably better than his because we're definitely using a bribery, whereas he might not even have a good Stefan target. So I think we're keeping. This is really interesting stuff. Really interesting. So I guess we Stefan, and then what? He plays Helga. Could also Brathens. Brathens, he's already played Invocation. That's probably quite a good play actually. Because then we can kind of delay the Stefan quite a bit and maybe play a bribery before a Stefan. Play Stefan later. So we could just Brathens. It could get punished by poisons. But I don't think he'll have poison.
My loyalty is to Imperial
So
coin, not
super
to the face
likely.
depicted.
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
He's just going to play Helga next, right? Bribery first? Could also bribery first. But I kind of want to wait for him to have a board in case there's something dependent on that. Oh yeah, Vanhamar, true. But if he Vanhamars, then he doesn't get Stefan. Right? Maybe that doesn't matter.
The stars contend you shall be victorious today.
Okay, he's taking a Diviner, guys. He's taking a Diviner. Interesting. Do we kill one of those then? Because we know the Helga's coming, but maybe these are all Assimilate cards, right? I think probably Bribery now is fine. Not really. Guess we can play Stefan. Stefan's probably the play. Right? Yeah.
What do you
Because then we have the option to double Joust, or... Yeah. Can also Purify a Diviner. I suppose there's no rush to do that. Oh shit. I think we're beating this. I think we're beating triple Diviner. I mean, we could literally just kill two of them here. If we don't feel like giving him the Triss or whatever he's got. I mean, that probably wins us the game, right? If we do that, so... Whatever. Or we just leave one of them alive. How much is it worth to kill? I think if we kill, we just win, so... Let's do it. I don't think it really matters too much. Because we have the big leader. That's Helga. But I'm assuming the Diviners get more points than the Helga. Here.
Never snip from the master's table. Never.
Alright, keep everything protected.
The continent will
42 points. Bribery last card. Might not be too good, but doesn't really matter too much. It's proccing 3 assimilates. Always double bribery. I mean, double bribery probably is better, but yeah, it's whatever. It's a win either way, right? So, most likely. But I don't know. I feel like these assimilate guys could have got potentially more than the bribery would have given me.
Has their secrets. Everyone.
Because he's going to play a lot of assimilate here. He's actually giving it a good shot. He's giving it a good try. I suppose, yeah, Roderick's got to be the most here.
What is it you want?
For defender, yeah, defender's good. Oh my god.
As order.
We assimilate! I'm actually assimilating more than he is. That's funny. Damn, Urgot's actually popping off. We are not losing with this. So far. I mean, the deck just feels decent. It actually doesn't feel like a bad deck from what I've been playing so far.
I'll do what I can.
It feels better than the Poison Nilfgaard decks I was playing. So that's interesting. I do just feel like we have a lot of points. It's quite hard to deal with all... What is Usurper doing with his crown? Jesus. Right, we go again. Okay, Symbiosis.
Great again.
Why this guy chose to bleed is beyond you. Yeah. True, the assembly would have been pretty good in the long round. But then again, maybe our Helga could have popped off then, or I guess he would have had Imposter to shut that down. Would have been kind of strong. So I feel like we might just do another Sequan opener, because it's quite a lot of points. And I suppose it can be risky later on against Heatwave or something. Maybe that means we should save it for later on because it's risky against Heatwave on the opening. Let's keep around double Magni, I think. Probably Mulligan Battle Prep. Keep? It's reasonable enough, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously Magni's gonna die, which is why we keep 2. He'll be playing against Kahir, Tiger, oh god, this afternoon. It's probably not a bad thing. Probably not gonna be too bad. So, is he actually gonna kill this or not? He might not. Guess we can just go with the Sequan now. I like this play so much, dude. It's just funny. I mean, this card has got to be actually quite good in this list because of the Letho and stuff. And the formation and the All God. I'm really torn on whether we should All God round 1 or not. Like with Decree. Obviously if we draw it, it's good. But I don't know if we should pull it from the deck. That's something I'm not sure about. Like it feels really good to get every buff down, but it could also end up backfiring if we don't draw our good cards. I think since we have such a gold heavy hand, we probably can consider playing him. Opponent's confused. Oh shit, he's got back as Rockslide. Damn, that's unfair, man. Should play another Magni then? Or are we all godding it up? Are we hefty Helgering it up? Maybe let's play Helga now. I'd quite like to win this round, I think. Helga's so good later, though. Helga's so good later. I mean, ideally, we just want to win the round without without really playing anything.
My boots got sand aplenty.
He also has Heatwave. Yeah, this might be tricky. Okay, maybe just pass against that. Not vibing with Dunker. I think we'll just give him a long round. See who wins. I have a Kahir. I have a Helga. Haven't played my All God, but that's probably fine. I think it'll be really hard for him to deal with all of my threats because we can buff them. So he's gonna have to, you know, he Heatwave something, and then what? Then how does he remove the other stuff? He can't really rebuke them. After Letho transforms, does it have Letho's provisions or the copied cards provisions? I think the copied cards provisions.
We've no need for your forges.
Triple rebuke. Yeah, the rebukes aren't going to hit my units though, are they? Because they're going to be at 7 strength. It's the beauty of formation. Alright, good cards are flowing in. I guess we're not playing All God this game, sadly. I mean, we probably play it if he dry passes on us. With that being said, maybe let's take some mulligans here. You know, the funny thing is we can also, with an All God situation like this, we can actually put buffs onto Brigade to get the guaranteed value if we want. It's kind of cute. I think we don't even want to play these cards particularly. Just mulligan and play All God if he passes. Because it's like a carryover play, right? Onto a fan and stuff. It's probably okay. Becca's Rockslide is in this. Yeah, seems pretty strong. Damage by 8.
Mother Earth, I grant you my life. From you it came, to you it returns.
I feel like this Hammer Dryad was trying to do a sick rhyme or something and they fucked it up. They really fucked it up. So what do we go for here? Do we want to just throw out a defender? Kahir? There's so many threats, man. I think I play Helga, but I'm not sure I want to do it yet. Let's go with Tortoise. We've just got so many like answers to his stuff. I'm just not sure which, you know, at what point we should use which, basically. Will I ever stream Rune Terror again? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Probably won't. Helga can bait a heat wave? Yeah, but I'm not sure I want to do it. You know, I'm not sure I want to get the heat wave just yet. Here we go, baby. Here we go, baby. Alright, I feel like the poisons are coming down now. Right? And if we... Nothing really bad can happen if we poison. You can give it Veil, but... I'm just going to be able to invo it. The thing is, we don't really want to use an invo. Prefer to save that. We've got a poison now, I think. Otherwise we're going to be falling too far behind. So probably Purify and do some more Vitality. If he falls for a Heat Wave bait, Kahir will single-handedly clap. Yeah, that's the plan. And then we're going to have double Kahir potentially with Letho as well. So, you know, we'd rather he gets rid of Heat Wave. We've also got Defender, don't forget. So, yeah. I guess we want Defender to survive to block movement possibilities. Why no Vincent? Just tight on provisions. You could run Vincent. Ooh, Hammer Dryad's getting poisoned. Oof. That's a huge win for us. Huge.
Eyes closed.
I think that alone is just game over, to be quite honest. I'm not sure how he wins now. Seems really tricky, considering the cards we've got. Could take a pass here, but we probably just invo the Triss. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's actually a very good question. What do we play now? Could be Invo Triss. Could just be All God. I think it's just All God and draw the cards, right?
Clever maneuver.
Draw our cards. It'll be fine.
How dare you disturb a god at rest?
Do we want to just buff Double Brigade? I think that's the best play here, right? Because the probability of us drawing one Brigade is higher than us drawing any other card. And so if we buff both, we like maximize our All God value, probably. I think that's probably the play. That's really interesting, right? Some big brain, like, techniques. All God techniques. So, like, we're very likely to draw into one of those guys. Okay, we get the Letho. And that's the thing, like, if we don't draw one of them, we at least probably get one of our good cards. Okay, like, nice. So we've got a 12-point Brigade now. Pog. I'd quite like a Joust, but I don't think we can be greedy here. Just say whatever. This is good enough. I think the double Kahir wrecks him anyway, so... Let's go Helga. He's played Triss, so there's not anything, if I'm mistaken, that can kill this other than Heat Wave, so we don't buff it. Yeah, All God is actually incredible in this list. It's just 6 carry over. Oh, oh no, my dude. Oh no. Oh gosh. This is going to be a hard game for him to get through, I think. He's going to be a little bit sad to see Kahir twice, I think. It's probably not very fun for a Nature's Gift leader. Leader going to be 0 points. Hammer Dryad's going to vibe in. I guess he can win if he has a Yurden. That's probably the only way. Oh, he got my Helga. Oh no. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is super rip.
Oh, you've done it.
The dream is coming together, guys. This deck actually works really well. I'm amazed. Like what, we crushed NR with it?
I am no Nilfgaardian.
I think Skellige's probably going to be hardest to beat of any deck. Maybe Nilfgaard as well. But it seems like it crushes quite a few things, which is epic. Hope he doesn't have a Scorch, that would be very cringe. Honestly, if he has a Scorch, we probably still win because we've got double bribery, triple bribery possibility. Does he actually have Scorch? No. Oh, he's so fucked. This poor little fella. I think we do double Kahir, right? Or do we not even do that? I don't think we need double Kahir. It's actually even too much. Right?
Life is mine now.
He'll escape enter if he sees the second one. Oh wait, I'm giving him value on leader. Shit. I felt Kahir was too oppressive in limited design space. Oh no no. Oh, he's buffing! Oh shit! What? Oh no, this poor guy. Jesus Christ, what a stomp. That just felt very unfair. I think as soon as that Hammer Dryad got poisoned, it was just beyond an unfair game. Like at that point it's not even unfair, it's just you're not even playing the same game at that point, you know? Alright, we got the Northern Realms
I shall
matchup.
make Nilfgaard great again.
See what we can do here. There's so many ways we can win this matchup, I feel. So many ways. So we're just going to drop a Ser Quan into Baron on round 1. Could be fun. I've had this in round 1 so many games now. I'm not even sure if I should be playing it in a round 1, but here we are. Let's get rid of one Arbalist. I really want to find All God, but he's kind of elusive. He doesn't pop into my hand very often in round 1, unfortunately. Okay. So probably more likely on front row here, right? With our soldiers and whatnot. Yeah, we'll see. Can veil this up. I'm a bit scared. Like Northern Realms is of course quite a scary faction. Maybe we won't go with Ser Quan, we can save it. It feels kind of good to play it and then maybe even bait an Anses if we're lucky. I think we just kind of play normally and then drop this and he's like, wait, what? You have a Ser Quan? And then we maybe get a nice pass opportunity or win the round. It's quite a cheap card actually, 8 provisions for 12. Not always, but
Again and again and again.
I think we poison this. Yeah, I think we poison this. Seems like a good poison. I think that's the plan basically here is win this round if we can and just try to do it very cost effectively. If we can win this round and push him. Ooh, that's annoying. Cuckoo duck. Yikes. Yike. Could also just pass here, but like the problem is if I he can't really even counter Ser Quan, right? This is actually kind of OP. It's actually kind of broken. Because he can Baron it, but he has to Baron it after the fact, and at that point we don't even care. You think he's going to hover Ser Quan? See what it does? Nah, everyone knows what this card is. He actually purified me. It's really annoying. Selkirk? Are you crazy? This guy's crazy! We could just play a defender now. How cheeky is that? It's quite cheeky. It's probably not very good. Let's just get out of here. Okay, we got one of the Dually boys out. That's good. That's very good news. We got a leader charge. So now if we manage to deal with Anses, then I think we got him. I think we just got him. It's kind of funny. Ser Quan trading for Selkirk and leader charge is very chill. It's a very chill feeling. Oh god, yes! Oh, what a hand! Oh my god, we have every gold card! This is insane! This is actually insane. Okay, keep it. I mean, we don't have an invocation, which is actually maybe the most important gold to have here, but whatever. Bait with the Helga again. This is chill. It's actually pretty rough not having Invo, I'm not gonna lie, guys. That is a rough one. Let me guess, if I play Helga, he's gonna smash it. Is that what's happening? I think we should play it now, because it'll at least delay his thing, and if he passes, we've got All God to take it. Oh my god, he actually passed. The hell?
Revolutionaries plowing reformers.
So we know we're going to play a Fangs. Probably going to play Menno as well. Kind of would like to buff Magni though, in case we draw that. But I suppose these are our two best cards, so we'll do that. Alright, gonna be a pretty balanced round 3. I'm not sure who wins this actually. I think it's dependent on us drawing Invocation. I think Invocation would be absolutely huge. But we've got Lethorn Prince, yeah, that's very powerful. Okay, we got Invo, nice. Nice. Oh, we got the Fangs. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm vibing right now, guys. I'm vibing. Alright, so we've got many lines of play now. We've got many lines of play. Defender first is probably going to be looking fine. Defender first. Where do we put him? Front row, I suppose. It's usually pretty good. I'd quite like to defend the Stefan, but realistically, we don't really need to. He's just going to kill Defender here, and then we deal with his Ansays, and then it should be a wrap, I think. I think at that point we have so many good bribery targets, and we can keep our Stefan alive. Ah, it's always, yeah, Defenders. Defenders kind of annoying. Defender's kind of annoying. So what if we just drop a Kahir now? This is very interesting. This is incredibly interesting. Let me just drop a Kahir now, right? I think we just play Kahir now because we could also poison this. But I think if we Kahir now, it's like going to make his life super hard because he has to answer Defender and then Kahir, right? How does he do that? If he plays Prince, we then answer his Prince. If he plays Amphibious Assault, I fucking pop off with my Kahir. Sure, mate. That's... I don't know if he knows what Kahir does. Okay, wait. It doesn't actually get the boost there. That's interesting. So now we just go for the poison on Donomir, right? That's got to be the play. I mean, we're just chilling. We're like so far ahead on effective tempo, right? You can call this tempo in a way. Because we're like a turn or two ahead of his plays. He's going to have to answer our stuff, but then we've already got our stuff developed. We can also get a second defender, that's very true, if we want a Letho defender. But probably it's better to Ansays and take his Ansays. Like, if we kill Ansays, he actually will really struggle to get through. He might not even have Ansays, mate. This might just be the biggest win ever, like, super easy chill. Oh, this is just stupid. Kahir's, like, a little bit broken, guys. It's poison. We'll play it safe. Play it real safe. Go for this. We might even invo the Corvo if we want to play super duper safe. But I think we have so many lines of play open here, we can just Letho Kahir and completely deny Corvo that way, and then have a basically 1 point per turn engine, denying all his leader, all of his cards. GG. Oh, this is unfair. This is so unfair for this guy. Holy shit. Oh shit, this poor guy. It's gotta be a Letho, right?
I'm coming for you.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, the one thing that can stop us is Jörden. The Jörden, the mighty Jörden.
Try them!
Oh no, he might actually have it, guys. Might actually have a Jörden. Alright, so is he going to plan on dealing with my Stefan then? Is that the objective here? I don't think we care too much. Just play it anyway. This is very funny. Baron more likely, yeah. I'm assuming he's going to get through. That's why I wanted to play a second Cahir, because I figured he'd probably want to get through the defender and then Baron the first one. But he might just have neither of those things, to be quite honest, guys.
Or get a beating.
Oh shit. Okay, let's go briberies now. Bribery Anna seems pretty good. Seems pretty decent. What we got here? This one is Corvo. I guess we'll take that. Could take the movement as well.
Sometimes the price is
Too damn high. I'm gonna let him kill it if he wants. It's fine. Imagine seeing Jörden into bribery. That would be pretty funny, true. I really hope there's no Jörden, but nah, there can't be Jörden. He's playing Marine. We're chilling, guys. GG. This is a big win. It's a huge win right now. This is just unfair. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is a bit unfair. I think we broke it. We actually found something pretty busted. God, I love deck building in Gwent. It's just great. Oh, we can kill that. Don't want to deal with a Visigota. No, or rather a Visigard. What am I saying? Wait, this is a 17-point corp. It's so funny, dude. He's like popping off like a madman with 1 billion points, and then we have actually double that. Just double it. And I guess last it would be cool if I could Visigard here, but we can't really. Just have to take something else.
They would have put the bloody vodka.
All right, he's reset the defender, guys. Oh shit! Damn, we didn't even need the Helga. Just easy peasy, double his points. This deck is incredible, dude.